YouTube, hi, hello, this is Variety Stream, episode number 77, Shadowrun Returns. Developed by Harebrained Schemes, published by Harebrained Schemes, and Paradox Interactive for the Steam version. This game originally released July 25th, 2013 for PC, June 21st, 2022 for Switch, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, and Series X and S. It released as part of the Shadowrun Trilogy, which includes Shadowrun Dragonfall, Director's Cut, and Shadowrun Hong Kong. Let's jump in. The Dead Man's Switch. In the urban sprawl of the Seattle Metroplex, the search for a mysterious killer sets you on a trail that leads from the darkest slums of the city's most powerful megacorps. You will need to tread carefully and enlist the aid of other runners and master powerful forces of technology and magic in order to emerge from the shadows of Seattle unscathed. Launch the campaign. Is that the only option we have? Must be. Have you tried Alabaster Dawns? I've not tried Alabaster Dawn yet. No. I do have it on my list of games that I want to try. I have like a bunch of lists. I have my variety stream list. I have my massive games list of just things that I want to step outside of my comfort zone when I have free time. But then I have my these are the ones that are like high priority I want to check out when I'm done playing other games. So that's on there. Okay, we gotta make a character. Let's go ahead and do 45-minute starts right now. That's male, right? I never remember that was female. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. Human, elf, dwarf, orc. Orc with a K looks weird. Be a troll. Looking forward to hear your thoughts. Okay. It is like a throwback JRPG, right? Pixel art, all that good stuff. Let's see. We're not going to spend a lot of time on this. I'm sure there's really good reasons to do it all. Let's be a decker. And we're just gonna let this go and stop right there. Love it. He's smoking a pipe. Pipe and a pancake. Bong and a blintz. I want to be slightly sunburned. The mohawk. A white mohawk. Oh, fantastic. Actually, no. Let's do just stash. There it is. And those horns look uncomfortable. Made by the Crosscode. Did they also make Cosmic Star Heroine? Is that the same dev? Let's see, what does a decker probably need? Some intelligence, eh? That's good. Oh, my decking is at not good levels. Requires 2 karma. Oh, I had 5. Okay, good enough. We're not gonna have a perfect run here. Dub. Street name? D-Dub. I'm in ad. Oh, you're in an ad. Oh, Kurt, I was asking you if that dev is the same dev, Crosscode devs. Are they the same ones that did Cosmic Star Heroine? All right. We got an isometric RPG, cyberpunk infused with magic. That's kind of what we're dealing with here. Yeah, I saw that story a couple days ago. Costco removing all their Xbox stuff. I don't know what that's about. Computer state of the art in 2050, broken since 2051. A slip of paper with your bank balance enough to cover you through the end of the week. Your notebook, calendar, contacts, that kind of thing. View my list of contacts. Carter Detois, Dowd, Felton Nash, New Larry, Sam Watts, Oma, Half-Jack. Because of the tariffs? Yeah. Well, the tariffs shouldn't affect that. If they oh, I guess I don't know where Xbox are manufactured actually. PlayStation, I guess, makes sense, but yeah, I don't know where Xboxes are manufactured at. It's empty. Nothing to do. Nothing on my calendar. Gotta take a leak. Can't fit in my bathroom. Oh, man. Thank God I don't have to poop. Alabaster's the second game? Okay. Oh, interact. I didn't see that. Sam Watts. The screen leaps to life, making you squint against its brightness. The face on the screen is laughing. Sam Watts. Hey, buddy. Hope I didn't catch you at a bad time. He giggles. He's drunk again. Or worse. Very drunk. Man, it finally comes full circle. It's been bothering me for years. Where I heard the term gonk prior to Cyberpunk. They call everybody gonks in Cyberpunk. And I knew it was in another game. Now, I don't know if I've played this one, so maybe it's just a weird coincidence. Maybe it was the original Shadowrun, where they reference, they you know, gonk means like jerk or whatever. But I remember hearing that in Cyberpunk, and I was like, where have I heard that before? And I think that's what it is. I think the original Shadowrun used the word gonk a lot. Shouldn't have given you my comm code. Gonk. I hate it. I don't like it. I think it's a stupid word, but at least I know. Oh, don't bother with your side of the conversation. I'm not really here. Just one reason for this vid. Someone finally geeked me. I'm dead. I probably had it coming. When you're an unsavory character like myself, you tend to associate with other unsavory characters who often partake in unsavory business, like you, for example. But why am I dead? Who knows? Probably my fault. I wonder where you are right now. I bet you hit a big payday and you're living high in the hog somewhere. Some of us are born winners and some of us are me. Hey, you remember that Renraku run when things went to hell and we lost Dowd? Or that makeshift saloon on the docks afterward? I really had your back that night, didn't I? Dowd, that's a name you haven't heard in a long time. Alright. To make the camera snap back to your character, to make it follow you, press the R. Okay. Oh, I see. Here. Angoma. Are your teeth just coming straight out of your lips? See a dentist. Angoma is an urban shaman who proved her worth during a run against Fuchi last fall. The quiet type. We're out here in the open, C-Dub. Our fixer owes us for the run, and for Dowd, we wait. Call. New Larry. We're doing a flashback, it looks like. You've been running with New Larry for about 6 months now. He's a combat mage with a bad tattoo and a bad attitude. He knew Dowd almost as well as you did. Dowd never saw anyone die like that before. Idiot. Oh, I hate this. I was like, he didn't say anything about the rain. I hate this fragging city, C-Dub. It's wet and the rain feels like acid and I want out of here. We wait for our money. Yeah, sure, of course. I'll wait all night if I have to. Sam Watts. I don't know, C-Dub. Sam is a good guy and can hold his own in a fight, but he's been hitting the bottle pretty good lately. Never on a run so far, but he needs watching. That run went sideways 9 ways to Sunday. Now the fixer is late. So funny to you? Hell yeah, it smells funny. Look at where he set the meeting. This was supposed to be a public place. Cut the dreck, Sam. We both know why Dowd went down, and it wasn't the fixer or some other paranoid paranoid chip dream of yours. We're waiting for this all night. New Larry has something he wants to say, don't you, Larry? Go ahead, spill it. You were sloppy. Sloppy? You think I was sloppy? You've been twitchy all day, son. Look at your hands. They're shaking. Been drinking, Sam? Kind of the theme of the variety stream so far. On a run? No, not a drop. Not today, not ever. Something dawns on him. He leans in to new Larry, amused and dangerous. You were set up, and he knows it. Don't you, Larry? What was that call you made before we hit Renraku? How come you couldn't geek that guy before he unloaded on Dowd? I've seen you fling a lightning bolt, son. He should have been burnt to a toast. Should have been burnt to toast before his gun cleared the holster. This is on Game Pass? This is on Game Pass. In fact, this is on Game Pass. Shadowrun Dragonfall is on Game Pass. And Shadowrun Hong Kong is on Game Pass. And Shadowrun Trilogy, with all 3 games, is on Game Pass. New Larry checks his watch, licks his lips, looks over your shoulder at the darkness. He's looking for someone, and it's not the fixer. Okay, I can see where this is going. You chummers are damaged. I'm out. Did you keep us here long enough, Larry? Looks that way. Sorry, C-Dub. I kind of like you. I just like money better. Oh. You've been duped. We got incoming. New Larry relaxes and throws you a Drek-eating grin. Looks like my new Renraku friends are finally here. They're gonna take that hard drive off your corpse, buddy. We're not buddies. We should choose our friends more carefully, C-Dub. Buy you a drink after this? You'll owe me several. Alright. So for those that know me, this type of combat, tactical stuff, not my forte. Not my jam. But we're gonna put our best effort into doing the thing. Welcome to combat. To move your active character, use the left stick to select a tile, press A to move there. Depending on the distance, this will cause 1 or more action points. Once you're happy with your positions, press X to open your character's skills. You are now in turn-based combat mode. Each character on your team has an action pool. Spend these actions on movement, attacks, or using spells and items. Once your team's turn is complete, the enemy team will move and attack. Additional tutorial information available with the reference guide. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Welcome back, Chance. Okay, so we can pick where we want to go. Let's go. Can I turn the camera? Here I cannot. This in cover? I can't tell where cover is. This looks like. Does the shield mean cover? I'm kind of a big dude. I don't know if cover is really in the cards here. Select a skill using the D-pad or the left stick. A panel with detailed information on the selected skill will appear above the skill bar. Confirm the skill with A to target an enemy. It's like moving. Using your skills can cost 1 or more AP. Punch. An unarmed melee attack that adds +1. Okay, so I can't do anything, right? Oh, I can. Select a target using, okay. 61% to pop that guy. Got it. Is this cover? No. The bar stool is not cover. Okay, so if I move him... Alright, so we can do burst fire or spray and pray. Spray and pray. 2 attacks with less chance for a critical may hit adjacent characters uses 6 bullets. Do I have a set number of bullets? I don't see it. Also uses 6 bullets, so it doesn't matter. 2 attacks in 1 action, low accuracy, low critical damage, 6 bullets. Damage 6. RNG. Top 30. AoE. So that's AoE. We don't want to do that. How big is the AoE? really say. Got him. Is it my turn? Okay. Is that... We moved everybody? Oh, I can summon a spirit? What does that mean? Oh. Okay. Hold on, what have I done here? Whose turn is it? This is what, man, this is like tactic games, I get so confused by what I'm looking at. Oh. They're behind us! Your team can consist of multiple people and/or summons, each of which with their own AP and skills. You can use that to set. Okay. Why are we wounded? Let's move you here. Oh, I see the... Okay, so the ammo is in the coloring of the weapon. On the far left of your HUD, you can see all available weapons of your current character. You can cycle through your weapons by using the... Far right, you can see the inventory. Okay. No. Or wait. Yeah, you guys are bad guys. They're kind of tucked back there. Okay, it looks like we do have some cover here. Pew pew pew. Oh. Why do I want to? I don't want to. I don't want him to escape. Weird. What is the attack? A shot of water. Hi, Alpha. Oh, wow, that did a lot of damage. That was pretty good. That was alright. Single target, one bullet increases accuracy. Like, what are the... I don't know what those icons are. Like, the cross of reticles over there. That said, I think these guys are probably in fine shape. I think we'll move up this way. But I don't have... I don't know. I'm trying to figure out, why is my water monster bleeding? Alright, we're gonna machete this dude. Okay, cost 1 AP. I have 2 AP, I think. Yes. On the right side, I have 2 AP. Why not attack the one right next to you? Blammo! We figured it out. We're doing alright. I guess I can shoot again, huh? 94% chance. Let's switch back to this gun. 83% chance. So let's do this one. Ah, so close. I don't really know what the escape chance is. I don't really want to escape. He's only got 1 AP now, so I can't... I have to do that Banish Spirit? No. Can I... He's out of my range. Does she only have 1 AP? Is that... I keep moving her and she keeps not attacking. Miss. Granada! Oh, got 2 more. They just keep coming. Looks like your active character or teammate are severely hurt. To regain some HP. Use the thing to use the healing abilities on the right side of the abilities menu. Okay. Character's HP is depleted. A trauma kit in their inventory will be used automatically. Trauma kits can be used on teammates if they have been downed. So let's... If I go here, can I attack? We don't need to heal yet. I'm not scared. Oh man, that did use both my AP. Alright, I gotta pay closer attention apparently. I've been reading these percentages all wrong. There's no way I have a 99% chance of hitting the guy who's behind large boxes, right? That doesn't make sense. That is impossible. Probably. Right? There's no way. Okay. Or, that's fine. Okay, that other guy's way up there. Yeah, she only has one. Does she only have 1 AP because she has that spirit summoned? Summoned? Oh. Got a lot of range though. Uh-oh. 20 damage. Oh, he can't die. Perfect. Thanks, game. Be enough. Oh, 3 damage. Do it again. And he missed. Man, that's terrible. No, I didn't. Why did it switch? No, okay, there we go. I want to... There we go. Straight up punch, huh? This game seems like super hard. Oh, almost. Almost. But I don't think she's going to be able to reach anybody. 56%, that's weird how far that is that you can get that much damage. Take the shot. Wow. I mean, I guess I don't understand the cover system at all. I'm out of ammo for that. Alright. That day. Did you kill my spirit? Okay. I guess it's worth the shot. We're almost completely out of ammo for him. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if he's just gonna like randomly bail one time or what. It's weird to everybody else who plays tactical games. It's weird that I'm hitting enemies through cover, right? Like, that's not how it should be. Or something? That's not, I mean, I think they're just bullets. Sam's, did we got him? Okay, we got him. Those FMJs, I guess. Part of the life, Sam. You don't look so good, Sam. You died twice in that fight. You should have, anyway. You were born for this gig, C-Dub. Me, not so much. I think I'm gonna hang it up. Find a nice brothel somewhere. Stay drunk till I croak. I'll find a safe house out of town, lay low. Renraku is a long memory. I do too. I don't forget my friends. Still popping illusionary shots. No gun. Pew, pew, pew. You stare at Sam's face and your comlink. Shake off the memory. Focus. I had your back that night, didn't I? Now I'm asking myself, who would care if I die? Who would give a rat's ass? Better or worse, your name is at the top of the list. Maybe it's the only name on the list. So I set up a dead man's switch to send you this call. I got 100,000 new yen. I do remember that being the name of the currency in the old ones. 100,000 new yen insurance policy, payable when you find who creased me. Alive with a conviction, or in a body bag with justification, either works. Contact my law firm, Rogers, Mengert, and McCain. When the job is done, they'll know what to do. Turns to his left. Chet. Camera swivels to show a well-dressed man sitting next to Sam. Pursuant to Mr. Watts' wishes, Rogers, Mengert, and McCain has installed a security-dedicated phone line, so you may contact us directly when the task is complete. We will then begin a verification process. Note that you must also be on a secure landline to access this number. We will not accept transmissions from comlinks or other... Oops, I should have kept scrolling. I didn't realize that these windows moved. Look, C-Dub, I've led a Drek life and I probably left a Drek corpse. I've hurt people, hurt myself, I don't know. Maybe I just want the last word. Maybe I just want someone to give a crap that I sucked air for a while. What do you say? I'll get to the bottom of this, someone will pay. I'm lying to him. I probably won't play this game after today. Sorry, Sam. Your murder will go unsolved. Hope you just said yes. I did, but I didn't mean it. I've got a locator chip slotted in my head these days. If, when, my heart stops, it'll activate. That's how you'll find me. See you on the slab. Guess I'm heading back to Seattle. Home sweet home. Curious to how this ends now? On Game Pass. The Dead Man's Switch. Your plane hits the SeaTac tarmac. Weird. With a jolt. Welcome to Seattle. The chilly northwest rain obscures your vision as you step onto the tarmac. Before long, you're sitting in the cramped backseat of a cab, following the signal from Sam's locator chip into the heart of the Redmond Barrens. Organ grinders, a legal chop shop for body parts, whether from the living or the dead. If you're hurting bad enough for Nguyen, this is the place to sell a limb or an organ. It's also a good place to dispose of an inconvenient body while making a little cash on the side. This franchise is the closest thing the Barrens has to a morgue. It seems this is where Sam Watts' body ended up. You open the door and are assaulted by the smell of death and bleach. Yuck. More entertaining with me playing it? No, that's not true. No, not a tactical RPG like this. This novelty's gonna wear off quick. Kids are in bed, but I don't think naps are happening today. Alright, dude. Just wait them out. I'm in the back. I was hoping to miss Shadowrun. Sorry. Well, no big deal, Timmy. Sorry. No big deal, Justin. I mean, if you add this game to your list, you're only adding probably 3 games. You should just add the trilogy and get them all done. Grandpa's problem, like 20 minutes. Hovering over the recently departed is a small dwarf whistling a tune. Broad grin says, I love my job. A little more than you'd want or expect from someone in the chop shop trade. You approach, he looks up with a lopsided grin. There's something kindly in his eyes, though it might just be a stray reflection of chrome and surgical tools. Sorry, I didn't expect any visitors at this hour, and some asshole at corporate took my receptionist. What can I do for you, sir? Are you the coroner? I'm John Dresden, the organ grinders branch manager here. So yeah, that makes me this franchise area's coroner too. You are? C-Dub, I'm here about Sam Watts. Let's do, I represent a man named Sam Watts. Ooh, let's be mysterious. No one you've ever heard of. Now tell me about Sam Watts. He fixes you with a hard gaze. Careful, friend. I can have Lone Star here in 2 minutes. Now, what makes you think I'd know anything about Sam Watts? Sam had a locator chip embedded in his skull. I followed it here. Let's see. Well, you're right. He's here. Not too many people know about the murder yet. The press haven't caught wind of it yet, what with it being all the way out here in the Barrens. So who told you he was dead? We don't need to talk about the money. Sam's digital ghost. When his heart stopped, I got sent a recorded message asking me to bring his killer to justice. Guess he had a hunch. Dwarf raises his eyebrows, a smile wiping the suspicion from his face. A dead man's switch, huh? Fascinating. I was working on him earlier. He's over here. All 3 of them are on Game Pass. Yes. The trilogy, or just the one, but the trilogy version is there as well. Doesn't look like Sam. I am too big. He's my second Emerald City Ripper victim. Third one was downtown. Emerald City Ripper? He sighs. Not my title. That's what the Seattle press insist on calling the killer. All I know is that like the original Jack, our Ripper knows how to handle a scalpel. But this one's even more twisted. More twisted than Jack the Ripper. That's impressive. He or she always removes an internal organ from the victim. Didn't Jack the Ripper do that too? Watt's liver was cleanly cut out. How about the other lucky contestants? First victim's heart was missing, and the third had the spleen removed. McCluskey. Dresden, get out here. Sam's body is half covered by a sterile surgical sheet, his face an ashen white, for the first time without a smirk on it. Below the chest, there's a small, pencil-thin incision covered in dried blood. Beyond that, the corpse is immaculate. It seemed that the killer knew exactly what they wanted from him and took it. Next to Sam are several plastic envelopes containing the evidence found on his body. You can examine evidence through the bag without spoiling it, like the business card. Moving things around, you can make out that the card is from a place called the Seamstresses Union. There is something handwritten on the back, but blood has made it illegible. Look at the cred stick. It's a standard, cheap, unsecured cred stick. No way of knowing what's on it without slotting it. Take the cred stick. 300 million. Look at the purple shirt. It's Sam's shirt. Several of the buttons are missing. The blood has thoroughly soaked it. The bag sloshes a bit in your hand. With the handwritten note. You can only see part of the note given the torn off bits and bloodstains. I feel terrible that we have been long to say I'm sorry. See you there. Love, Jessica. Put down the evidence bag. Basic medkit. Items. McCluskey. Towering over the diminutive corner is a homicide detective right out of central casting. If you ignore the tusks, pointed ears, and Neanderthal brow, you can smell his cheap aftershave from a mile away. I just realized I haven't talked much about the game itself. Shadowrun is based on a long-running tabletop RPG that combines cyberpunk and magic. Again, the first games were released on the SNES and Genesis, and that's how I had actually heard of it. I knew about it and stuff. And it was also the first time I realized that they were not the same game. The Genesis is a very different playing game than the SNES version, and I think I actually preferred the Genesis one over the SNES. This game was funded on Kickstarter. The original Shadowrun Returns was funded on Kickstarter. It had a goal of $400,000 and that goal was met in just over 24 hours. In fact, it continued to gain financing until it made it to $1.5 million. So there were additional tiers included as the total rose, and eventually additional cities were added, a level editor, and some bonus missions, including a mission that ties this game back to the original Genesis and SNES version. Let's see. We already talked a little bit about Dragonfall and Hong Kong, the two follow-ups to this game. They are included in the trilogy, and for all things considered, it seems like those two games took what Shadowrun Returns lacked and reworked it in such a way that those are widely considered maybe the more accessible, approachable, and appreciated games in the series. But that's about all I got on Shadowrun. So this new Ripper Vic, Watts, familiar. Didn't his mother kill herself a while back? Warner frowns. So you insisted at the time. Chortles. Come on, she offed herself. I had it on very good authority. Now let's go, Dresden. Give me something to work with here. This Ripper case is my ticket to a lieutenant's badge. I've already posted everything I know. The killer stuns the target with a combination of drugs and magic that removes a single internal organ while they're still alive. The perpetrator is most likely right-handed with a slim hand that knows its way around a scalpel. He has a decent understanding of human and metahuman anatomy, too. So I'm looking for a whacked-out surgeon. Not necessarily. I don't know any surgeons who still use scalpels anymore. These days, it's all done with computer-controlled lasers. Could be anyone from a military field surgeon to an antique medicine aficionado. You're no damn help, dwarf. The Lone Star detective finally notices you. You note his superhuman powers of observation. Who the hell are you? Ooh, strength 4. I am twice his size, still. None of your business, lumpy. His face contorts into a hideous snarl. You're funny, troll. Maybe we'll find another time to do a little dance later, you and me. Looks back at the dwarf. Dresden, get me more. I am putting someone in a cell or a box this week and claiming my promotion. Dresden looks amused. Do you always make friends that easily? I don't do friends. Cocks his head to one side. Be straight with me. You really gonna work for the dead man? Sam was, we don't need to get into the story. I'm gonna bring his killer to justice, at least street justice. Fascinating again. Detective McCluskey isn't interested in anything but Detective McCluskey. He'd convict his own mother if it meant another 10 million a week in his paycheck. Plus, he's on the take. Dresden pauses, considering. You have honor. After a fashion, I try to honor the dead in my work, so we have that in common. What can I do to help you? Okay, on the take, who's paying to hold his leash? I don't know, but someone with some major pull has been looking out for McCluskey's career and wallet. What was that McCluskey said about Sam's mother? The official report is that she committed suicide about a year ago. Aren't you the official in that sentence? My name's on the report, but my actual findings left some doubts. I can't say that it wasn't suicide, but there were unusual bruises on her upper arms, and she didn't use her dominant hand to pull the trigger. I was told to drop it, so I dropped it. What are organs worth these days? A whole healthy body can be worth a bunch of nuyen, but individual organs, not worth as much anymore. But with all the synth and cyber stuff on the market these days. Organ grinders only deal in the recently deceased. There's plenty of other chop shops that aren't as picky, though they don't care where the bodies come from either. Who still uses scalpels? Doctors still learn how to use them in their first year of medical school, as do coroners, but neither profession uses them much anymore. It's possible some of the slimier chop shops still use scalpels, I suppose, but I wouldn't know where to look. Have you heard of the Seamstresses Union? A nearby club in the Barrens that attracts lowlifes. You'll probably like it. Me, I'm not really the going out type. Always too much to be done around here, plus the dead are just easier to get along with. I just need to know one more thing. Where was Sam killed? We gained karma. Dresden looks up at you intently for a moment before speaking. You know, I might be able to do you one better. Why don't you poke around those body lockers in the back and see if you find anything useful? Okay, I'll go do that. So can we... How do I use... There we go. Spend karma. Was it going to be a bit later than normal? Or just slow? Yukio! With the raid! How are we doing, Yukio? Seraphine? Is that right? It's purple on dark blue. I think I said that right. Oh no, now we have zero signal. There we go. I was like, now it's dark blue on dark blue. Oh god. Kate with a shout out. She's actually sitting in the car waiting for my son to get dropped off at the school bus stop. So, clutch. Hi everybody. How are we doing? Charisma? We'll take some charisma. Not too worried about it. Let's be a... Confirm. Alright, let's go check these lockers like we were asked. We'll see what's in here, and then we'll get ready to switch to our final game of the day. The cold storage is... the cold storage drawer is labeled John Doe, but the internal thermostat is set to 21 degrees Celsius. That's really hot, right? Yeah, that's hot. Open the drawer. Or wait. Cold storage? Isn't 21 Celsius hot? Isn't that like 150 degrees? That's not right, is it? I have no idea. Yukio, thank you for the sub over on YouTube. Appreciate you. We are also live on YouTube, so I'm multi-streaming on Twitch and on YouTube. So giving people options wherever they want to go. Jake Armitage. Whoa, easy there. I think that's the protagonist from the SNES version. 40 degrees Celsius is? Interesting. In one quick move, he jumps down from the drawer, and stands before you. For someone who just woke up in a mortar locker, he seems unfazed and pretty well put together. Spotted Data Jack drilled into his temples and some shamanistic tattoos peeking above his collar. An interesting combination. I told John to wake me up at 6 in the morning. Is it 6 yet? It doesn't feel like 6 yet. Sorry, I didn't expect you to be so alive. 21 Celsius is 68 in freedom units. Okay. I was way off by 150, but that also doesn't feel like cold storage. 40 degrees Celsius is ball sweating warm. Hi, Doodlin. Yeah, Dresden thinks he's pretty funny. You're not the first person he's pulled this one on. Well, so much for a good night's sleep. On the plus side, I noticed you haven't killed me yet. So that's good. If you aren't after me, then what's your story? The latest Ripper victim, did you know him? Damn, man. Glad somebody cares. We used to drink together every now and then over at the Union. Decent enough guy, always in trouble over something or other, though. Big yells to the other side of the room. John, is this guy cool? Yeah, he's on the level, working for Sam, believe it or not. Some sort of dead man's switch. I thought you could help him out. Maybe even stop moping around the shop all day. Thanks for volunteering me. He pauses. If he's sizing you up, but it's hard to tell behind these shades. Oh, sizing you up. Alright, then the name's Jake, and you are? Call me C-Dub. Nice to meet you. Sounds like you're taking a dive into the deep end here. John's right. I might be able to help you out. I was with Sam the other night, the night of the murder. Poor guy. He was hanging at the Seamstresses Union that night. Tripped out and rowdy. I'd been laying low there for a few days after a bad run. Miss Kubota asked me to throw Sam out, so I did. But out in the alley, some gangsters got the jump on me. Damn, maybe I need some soy calf after all. John, could you grab me a cup? Your own damn cup. My hands are dirty anyway. Now, what's wrong with this intestine? Hear a loud squelching sound as Dresden continues his work. And I don't know how long this conversation is going to go on, but that's what we're going to call it for Shadowrun Returns. If you're into the top-down isometric RPG, Neri, what's up, buddy? Welcome in. All three of these games are on Game Pass. So you want to jump in to those? By all means. It's not really my cup of tea. Again, it's such a weird world that I live in that I love Disco Elysium as much as I did. So much that I worked for a company creating a game that was born of it. But I don't know. It's maybe if I sat down and was really in the mood for this, it might be something for me. But for now, I don't know. I just don't know. Big Steak. How have you been, man? I hope things are good. I'm not bailing on you. I am just going to do a quick BRB as we switch to our final game of the day, a logic/puzzle game called Of Mice and Moggies. I'll tell you more about it in just a moment.